You bring us in today?
No, you got
What's
it.
happening?
You got it.
We're back.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah,
Is that
no, that was
sufficient?
good. Let's hit it.
Okay, hit it, Hutch.
You know what it is now, boys and girls of the podcast world. Matt and Tyler on the mics. They're gonna stay here until they agree. They're gonna stay here until they agree. Oh, thank you for listening. This show's called Until We Agree. Oh, thank you for listening.
That's right. We're back. Welcome back to Until We Agree. That's Tyler. I'm Matt. We're here with another episode of Until We Agree, the only podcast that keeps going until they agree. Okay, Tyler, how have you been?
I've been good. I've been pondering.
Oh, no. I hate when you ponder,
What?
bro. I hate it when you ponder.
No, like, and I sent you all the things I've been thinking about because we were supposed to do this episode last week due to changes in schedule, but then unchanged in schedule, and then the changes in schedule will take place next week, so that'll be a different thing for us.
Yeah. Good context.
Long story short, yeah, just wanted to fill you in on the detailed context there, but long story short, it's Monday. We hate Mondays, but I have been thinking about some small business ideas that I'd like to get going. I sent these to Matt almost a week ago at this point.
Yeah.
And I sent him in invisible ink. And to my knowledge, he has not looked.
Have not looked.
Because I asked him not to.
Yeah, respect.
And so I don't even remember what they really are at this point. So this could be good. I was going to have Matt read them to me and go one by one. And just, if he has any questions, I can sell those right now.
All right, let's get going. Okay. Business ideas don't peak until live on air. The first one is, well, you title it On My Contrarian Arc. What is that?
Yes. I think the business ideas will explain that, I feel like.
Okay, so you're on your contrarian arc. How do I get it to stop? The invisible ink won't go
Just
away.
screenshot it. Like, do the invisible, like, get it all away and then screenshot it once.
Okay. Why?
I think of your photos.
It just, I don't move as fast as you. So it's only there for like 5 seconds before it starts going away again. Okay, I've got it.
If you do the whole thing.
I'm obviously doing the whole thing. You act like I've never done this before. Okay. I'm ready. I've got it screenshotted. That was a great idea. That was super smart of you. Okay. So yeah, first of all, can I just say this is maybe our most efficient start to an episode ever. And I'm sorry for just throwing that off right now by stopping the flow. So I'm sorry. I'm going to stop it. Okay. Super efficient start though, not wasting any time. Okay. Tyler, business ideas. He's on his contrarian arc. Number 1.
Yes.
Treadmill that goes backwards.
Right. So when I was thinking about that, I think I just seen a video of somebody walking backwards on a treadmill.
You talking about Mike Jackson? You talking Mike Jackson?
A little Mike Jackson action, but
cool.
I was thinking, I saw a video of somebody walking backwards on a treadmill, and I was just thinking, what if the treadmill just went backwards? That way you didn't have to turn around and not face the interface. Because if you got the interface, is right in front of you, and you can control it. That way you don't have to worry about anything. You can watch the little TV or whatever it shows you, and you can just walk backwards.
So, okay, interesting thought. Why would it not face the TV to begin with?
Well, if you're walking backwards on a normal treadmill, you're not facing the TV, right?
Right. So, what, are you putting like a mirror up? What do you mean?
No. This treadmill goes backwards.
I'm thinking
that way.
Can I tell you maybe where I had the disconnect? I was thinking of a normal stupid forward treadmill this whole time.
Well, that's the thing. The treadmill,
this is a treadmill that goes backwards.
This treadmill is a smart treadmill, and it goes backwards and forwards.
Oh wait, now it goes backwards and forwards.
I mean, it could go just forwards or even backwards too, but I can't. I figure
why can't
might as well. But two birds,
Then, I think at this point it would be smarter just to create a second TV, right?
So you're in like a prison of a treadmill.
Yeah. But if you want to walk backward, but the user interface, I'm so stupid. I forgot about the user interface. You're right. Okay, but then if it goes both ways,
this is why I have the ideas.
No, but
right?
but if it goes but it can't go both ways. You would have to be.
I'm the ideas guy.
You'd have to have an interface on both sides though. First of all, you're not the idea guy. Who named this podcast?
No, you wouldn't have to. Hold on.
That's the last idea we've collectively come up with.
Are you serious? Yeah. No. Are you acting like?
Yeah, I'm being serious.
You need two interfaces. The whole point of this is so you don't have to turn around. The interface is in one spot and the belt goes both ways. Clown.
Can I tell you what I'm thinking of again? I'm thinking of a normal
tell me what that disconnect was this time.
I'm thinking of another stupid one-way stupid treadmill in my one treadmill track mind. My little pea brain.
That's how ingrained the one-way treadmill is in people's minds. You can't even fathom the idea that this thing goes two directions. That's crazy.
Okay, but here's where I'm getting. Can I tell you where I'm getting a little stuck still?
I'd love to hear it.
The TV.
Yeah. What about the TV?
We only need one TV still.
Yes, you only need one TV and one interface because you're facing. You're facing. Let's say.
But
north.
you're walking backwards. But you're walking backwards. Hold on, you're walking backwards.
That's because the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt is going backwards.
Yeah.
Right.
Treadmills are stationary. I think maybe that's where I'm getting stuck.
Right, but the belt.
The belt is not stationary. The
belt
typically stays in one spot.
The belt can move clockwise and counterclockwise.
Oh, okay. This is a great idea. I mean, wait. Okay, can I actually take us all the way back to the start?
Yep.
Thank you. Walking backwards on the treadmill. Who's doing that?
That's a great thing for you. You can actually put it on an incline and walk backwards, and it's really good for your knees and your quads. You wouldn't know that, but it is.
Have you done this before?
Yes, of course.
And when you were doing it, you were thinking, man, if I had a TV in front of me, I'd be more entertained. Oh, and the user.
I was terrified.
Okay, what's the biggest problem we're solving for? The TV or the user interface?
I mean, I think the user interface, because you have to turn around and risk, MCL, ACL action.
Life and limb, yeah.
Just by turning and pivoting while moving backwards precariously on a treadmill that, is not intended for backwards use.
I guess. It feels like, is it not dangerous in general to walk backwards on a treadmill, though?
I mean, maybe for someone like you,
not for me. Don't bring me into this. This has nothing to do with me. It just feels like if you're not looking where you're going, it might be a little dangerous.
Right, and so I feel like I have to stress that it doesn't move, right?
But they're very treadmills. Not sure if you've been on one before. They're very small.
Yes.
Wait, what?
You said they're very treadmills, and I agree.
Well,
they are 100% very treadmills.
I know. I stopped myself. Different sentence. They're small. They're pretty narrow, and so one misstep.
You're not going.
Have you ever taken a misstep?
You're not progressing across land.
Yes,
right?
but you are. But if your body doesn't.
Are you saying you are?
If you can I finish a sentence maybe?
We have other business ideas to get to.
That's fine. Have I talked about how efficient we've been this episode? If you've ever done a misstep on a treadmill, you go somewhere you don't want to be. Whether that be you trip over your feet while running and stay on the treadmill, you kind of fall back a little bit, or gosh forbid, you step on the plastic part right next to the conveyor belt, and then you're stepping forward, not knowing you're going to step forward, and you run into the front. I can only imagine it gets way harder when you're taking steps backwards, where you're not consciously able to look at where you're stepping.
So what's the difference to you when you're not actually going somewhere?
I don't think we should have it go backwards.
You can look down either way, right? You can look down either way.
Yeah, but
your feet are I feel the same like place.
I truly think you would get a little bit dizzier.
You get dizzy.
Yeah, if you're looking down, stepping backwards, I think that would throw you off a little bit more than you're admitting.
That makes you dizzy.
I don't know. I don't do this. It seems dangerous. What part do you not understand about that?
I can tell you, we're not gonna have any problems with insurance. It's more of a funding thing. That's what these are. These are all about funding.
Dude, if you think for 1 second insurance isn't gonna have a problem with this, you can just run this by insurance and say, hey, by the way, I'm doing this. Never been done before, but we're gonna have a treadmill that encourages more people to run backwards without looking where they're going. Yeah, I'm sure insurance will say, yeah, that sounds like premiums will stay exactly the same for your company. Do you hear what you're saying right now? You think insurance. Think about insurance for a second. Insurance. They're not good listeners. They have their systems and they stick to their systems. By the way, I'm doing 9 minutes. We're doing 9 minutes of conversation for every topic.
Let's get to the next one.
I think you
'Cause
just
I don't think
you just got
fully understood this one.
Trust me, I get it.
and
I
it's
get that
okay.
you don't that you're trying to run a business.
I'm trying to save you from some embarrassment on this one.
Yeah, that's what it is. You think that insurance is just going to be totally understanding
Oh,
of
you
your
gotta be
revolutionary idea. What's that?
There's a backwards treadmill on the market.
But is it a two? I think your better idea is the two-way, not so much the.
It's not a two-way. That's the thing.
Okay.
Well, this one's like not really a powered one. It's like one that you.
Oh wait, the hamster
you have to, like,
wheel
push
ones.
manually. Yeah, you have to push manually, and that's also a good workout. But that's not what we're doing here.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I think we have a bit of a competitive advantage. As
Competitive advantage.
In business school.
You are going to be in for a shock though when you run this by your insurance. Okay, we'll leave it there though. Stairs designed to go down. In parentheses, think about it.
Right.
Now here's my. Can I tell you? Can I tell you my initial thought here?
Yeah.
Generally, I feel like stairs. I do agree with you. There are some stairs that are not designed to go down. I feel like generally the designers of stairs try to split the up and down ratio about 50-50 about the
Right,
benefits
so
to each.
My thought was like, this is gonna sound dumb.
Yeah,
Because stairs, you
does.
can go downstairs.
Yeah.
Because you say I'm gonna go downstairs.
I've done it today.
But yeah, and I have too. But my thing is, what was the goal when stairs were invented? What was the goal of stairs?
I think it would probably be a 50-50 split up and down. I think generally, on average,
I'm thinking
in your
they
life,
wanted to build a second floor.
Okay.
And they said, what are we going to do? We're going to put some stairs here. And then we got the coming downstairs as a side effect of having those.
They
right?
just called them stairs right away from the first time they were invented.
It's possible. It's possible. I don't know.
I would also argue
I
the first stairs were like built into like dirt, like into land.
Sure, and maybe that's true. But they were probably trying to get up, is what I'm saying. And so what do stairs look like when you're trying to get down? You know, if that's the first thing on your mind. If you're trying to get down, what do stairs look like?
I see what you're saying.
Maybe it's a slide.
They were trying to accomplish a goal of going up somewhere, didn't really think about what happens when you come back down. Because like
coming
back down is just where you started.
They got a little lucky.
Yeah,
they got a little lucky. It happened to work
lucky.
out.
Yeah.
Because I'll say it. Sometimes, like, I notice when I'm going downstairs, like, you ever feel like your knees are weaker than they should be going downstairs?
Nope. I have strong knees, strong lower body,
I know that's a lie.
strong person. Here, I actually think now that I'm like wrapping my mind around what you're going for, designing something that's meant to go down more specifically than up, we actually have that. And you're going to be, when I say this, you're going to be so mad because you're going to say
said a
this
slide
was
earlier.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. I said like it could possibly be a slide.
Yeah, it's a slide. That's a stair. That is one big stair that was designed to go down.
But you don't see that enough. Using gravity.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
At
is
your
it
will.
Anything? Yeah, anything. Well, a fireman pole.
Great. It's just I guess
on the side of a hill. On the side of a hill.
Poles.
If you're laying down on the side of a hill and then release like your grip on the land, that's just rolling down a hill. Which is
that's really.
I would argue the downward step
get in a house
of rolling. Right? No, not if you build your house on on a soft surface that you can climb up easily. Like a slide is hard to climb up because like it's like a firm, it's a firm foot. What's the word I'm looking for? A firm material.
I couldn't tell you.
Like a firm material. And so like luckily like they're not like too steep. But if you get too steep on like a slide material, you're not gonna be able to climb it. But if you get like dirt where you can like really dig into it and like dirt and grass where you can like grab onto something. Yeah, like that's been done. You're a climber. Okay, I feel like rappelling is the one big step of climbing. It's the reverse of climbing, right? Like these things exist, and I think the answer you're looking for is slide. You can put a slide in a house. That's designed to only go down.
I'll accept that. Then that's what this looks like. But what I want to see is more of that in action, right? Because we've got the idea, but it's not really. Do you have a slide? Dude, anywhere near any stairs you use?
You would love to be. I'm not in big time rush. Like I'm an adult. I can just go downstairs. Because here's the thing. I think what you're thinking of is you got to get your tuchus on substance. I think what people want is to not put their booty on anything to go down something. And I think fireman pole is about as good as it gets.
Fireman pole, or what if there was a slide that you stood on, right? and you didn't have to balance that heavy, right?
Oh, I know what you're thinking of. You're thinking of an elevator. You're on elevators now.
Elevator's good, but okay. Next.
They go up and down. Yeah.
Next.
I'm gonna mark that one off. I think two-way treadmill.
Okay.
We'll keep around. But yeah, stairs designed to go down. I think. Okay, this one's interesting. I would love to. I want to hear your thought process on this one. Lunar panels. Lunar panels.
This is actually, I don't understand where all the people have been on this, because I hear all this about solar, right?
You've been hearing about solar. You've been hearing all this about solar.
Guess what?
Yeah.
The moon's out just as much as the sun.
Is it?
Yeah. And it's nighttime a lot too.
It's nighttime a lot too. Okay. This is a little science question for you. What is moonlight?
Right, so that's sunlight that we call lunar light, but lunar panels, maybe we can, if we can make it more efficient than solar panels, that way it absorbs more light. But than normal.
Here's what I think is going to be your issue: is so you're talking about how the moon's out half the time and the sun's out the other half of the time. To have a panel. Okay. Oh, you've just said that like a minute ago, and I pushed back, and you said no. It's true.
I didn't say it's half and half. Because what really happens is the moon's out at the same time as the sun many times. Have you heard of, by the way, have you heard of like the cycles of the moon and the phases even?
Yes, I understand. Okay. I'm actually the one who was trying to pin you into speaking a falsehood. So what I'm saying is
you've done a falsehood.
No, I haven't. You're bending my words. You're designing something that would absorb moonlight at the same time.
Sure.
At the same time where the moon's like kind of the focal point, the sun will also have time where it's like the focal point. Am I right? Like, and the sun will beat down on these lunar panels.
This isn't a replacement. This is a supplement.
That's gonna be, is that not? But you have to design something that's super sensitive to sunlight. It would get destroyed in the sunlight if it is weak enough to absorb. If it's strong enough to absorb moonlight, that means when it gets in the sun, it's gonna really get ripped apart.
This. You're not understanding this.
You hate that. I'm picking you apart right now. I think.
No, you're not understanding this. Because one's solar and one's lunar, right?
Okay, what would be the difference? What would you do differently with the lunar panel?
Listen, I'm not a scientist, but what I am is an ideas guy. And so I'm trying to I'm trying to save the world.
You're hoping
one panel at a time.
You're hoping a scientist is listening right now. You're not so much like presenting them with a solution. You're saying this is a genius idea.
Get on this. How has nobody thought of this?
Yeah.
Right.
Can I add the cure to Crohn's disease then if we're just calling out suggestions for scientists?
I'm kind of busy though.
Don't hesitate on that. It's different scientists. It's different scientists. They're doing different things.
Yeah, but like we don't want to stretch them thin.
You're right. You're right.
Other stuff to worry
you're right.
about,
Resourcing. Yeah. No, you're right. Okay. Sorry for even suggesting that. Okay. Let's keep moving. This is not an original idea at all. Parachute's big enough for the plane.
Why is that not original?
Everyone says that. And some planes, smaller, like Cessnas and stuff, like they have parachutes for the plane. But I'm sure you're talking about for the passenger plane.
All right, so how do you wear a parachute? Let's get right down to brass tacks.
Like a backpack, I assume.
Right, and what do you wear a backpack? Like you put what?
What?
You put what through what to wear a backpack?
You put your arms through the loops?
Right. And so what do planes have instead of arms?
Wings.
And what could you put around the wings?
A backpack.
Yes. Now, this is... Okay. Imagine this, right? Close your eyes.
Yeah. Before you say anything, though, I need you to know how... Are you talking about a passenger airline, like a commercial airline?
Yes, of course, because I'm tired of losing lives.
How much weight... How much weight is in a passenger... Also, the parachute's not so much the thing, I feel like. Like, it's not like... It's usually like disasters that happen on landing or takeoff that cost lives. That parachute wouldn't deploy in time to save, I don't think, anyways. But if we're talking about just like being over the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and you need a parachute, do you know how much, like how heavy, like fuel, like do you know how much weight there is just in fuel to like go over an ocean?
No clue.
A lot.
But
I don't know exactly.
That's why you need a parachute.
It's somewhere between.
Imagine that falling without a parachute. That's even scarier than falling with one.
It's somewhere between like 10,000 pounds and like 5 million pounds is how heavy the plane is. Don't quote me. I know for a fact it's in that. How heavy of a how strong of a parachute do you need for that? That's the issue people have with this.
Whatever the limit is, or whatever the max weight they can have, that plus 10% is, in my opinion.
Is there not like a drag issue with that? Like, isn't the reason planes get off the ground because they're super sleek and aerodynamic? If we're throwing a giant parachute backpack on the back of it while it's like taking off, you would need that much more power to get taken off because the wind.
I'm not an idiot. It would be an aerodynamic design.
Okay. Oh, it's not. You're not talking about like a North Face backpack.
No, of course not. It's not like a traditional
like a
parachute.
metal.
Does it go around the two wings like arms? Yes, but
is it made out of cloth?
It's
yes.
more. Yeah, and I guess that does raise a couple issues on if a wing comes off, which could be the cause of the crash, and then we're kind of null and void at that point. Which I'll say it right now. I hadn't thought of that until just now. So we might have to go back to the drawing board on something here.
I think you should send the scientists to the drawing board. Maybe not you.
Yeah, I guess I've done enough.
Dude, that's so funny. Okay, let's keep moving. We got 4 left.
I had more?
Jeez, there's 4 left.
We had 4? I had 4 left? I don't remember these.
You did 8. Okay, so the next one is doors that you can push and pull. Enough of that guessing garbage. Dude, you would love. There's 2 things I think you would love. Signage and I think a revolving door.
So, okay.
That's an automatic door.
I had a revolving door. I had a revolving door on my mind when I thought of this. But, like, those are kind of scary because, like, you're always almost getting squished there.
And I think what we do, I actually think some places do it. You're right. It does get confusing from time to time. I think the straight across bar or no handle at all tells me that we're in a push situation. I think that the jutting out looking handle is a pretty clear pull situation for me. So I think we have that, but you're right. There is enough of that guessing garbage out there for sure. So what's your solution here?
The door that goes both ways because it simply should. And I mean,
the door should.
There's that Tim Robinson. There's that Tim Robinson sketch where he's pulling on it, right? Yeah. And he's just saying it goes both ways when it clearly does not. But how much easier would his life have been, or how much easier would his life have been if it just simply also pulled? Because like my front door, it only pulls inwards, which I do think it does that. I think maybe house doors pull inwards for security reasons.
But I'm okay with house doors. I'm thinking about like store like doors because house doors have to like do more work for sure.
Well, and I think they do those for security reasons so nobody can pull your door open.
Right.
Which makes sense. But store doors, they're all automatic, I guess, so that doesn't really apply. But like the local store doors, like not your big chains, but
like a stupid small business. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Tearing down small business this week, by the way, on the pod.
Yeah, you've been.
I'm looking to tear down small business. Yeah.
Small business. Okay, so maybe this one, I like this one, but it feels like a systematic change that I just don't have the influence. Like it's not like revolutionary in any way. It's just how do I lobby this without getting into government and getting high up?
Well, I think you would have to get into government. I think you'd have to, like you said, you'd have to lobby and you'd have to be a part of Big Door for sure. I don't know what else to say about that.
Maybe I'll start the super PAC.
Big opening, maybe you're not so much about just like doors as about anything that has an opening that you're trying to fill. I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah.
Yeah. You're getting some wheels turning here. I'm liking what we got going on. I might start something up.
Let's get your wheels turning in this direction too. Tinder for the. I noticed you started putting a lot of parentheses around these ideas. Tinder for the incarcerated. Parentheses heartwarming.
I wrote that.
Yeah. This is inmate to inmate, not inmate outward, right? Because I think there already is inmate to outward. And
I thought just like they should phones in there anyway.
We should get more phones in there. We should get more phones in the prison system.
Well, they already have them.
I know some, but like
you see those TikToks, they're all over. They're dancing and carrying on. They might as well find some love for when they get out because that's going to promote good behavior. 1, and 2, it's gonna when they get out, they're gonna stay rehabbed. because that's what prison is rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Not punishment. Everybody knows.
And here's the thing: once they get out, they're just gonna be cooking screen time like all of us, anyways. You know, like at least get used to it.
Yeah, and then have somebody to share your screen time with.
Yeah, that's so true. I think about that a lot. Like a few years ago when I was single, I would like watch TV like by myself, and it's like, man, how kind of lonely is this? But all of a sudden, you put your wife in the situation with you. It's like, oh, this is kind of fun. This is kind of nice.
Yeah, now you're not wasting time. You're spending quality time.
Right. So yeah, this idea, I'm trying to think if there's like an edit I can do. I don't want to do an edit. This gets the Matt seal of approval. Dink.
Make a bunch of seal noises. Okay.
Yeah. Oh. What are seals the same ones? Are seals or walrus? Which one are the ones that are like kind of like funny now?
Seals.
Are those seals?
I mean, I guess both. I don't know. The walrus have the teeth though.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking of seals. Have you been seeing all these things like seals are like, they're like kind of like, they like to stem a lot. Like they're kind of like weird guys.
I didn't know that. No.
They
like to play with items.
They love to like show their teeth and then pat their belly and stuff.
Oh, that's funny. That's
like
kind of
spin.
Like
Yeah, man. I don't like to spin. I get dizzy. You know me. But yeah, no, I actually like this idea a lot. Seal of approval. I don't know. I can't picture a seal noise versus a walrus noise though, so I don't want to embarrass myself.
Or.
Yeah, good boy. Okay. Fahrenheit () energy drink. What does this even mean? Oh, Celsius. Okay.
So yeah, there's a competitor.
Yeah.
That I just feel like for the Americans, it's right for the picking here, because
it's actually
we don't even use that. We don't actually use that to measurement, right? So why wouldn't we make a Fahrenheit energy drink, and it just market it straight towards Americans? It can be the all-American energy drink.
That's actually so good. I actually love that idea. I have nothing. Like that just should be something.
No notes.
Yeah, that should just be something that gets done. I thought of a joke while you were saying all that too. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, I'm sure it's good.
Me when I was on Hinge trying to find my wife, and I said I was 6 feet. Yeah, I'm being Fahrenheit.
Next.
That's so me. Okay. Interesting. Geriatric loans () bucket list type cuss. Okay, geriatric loans. What do you mean by that?
Have you seen the movie The Bucket List?
I've seen The Bucket List. I mean, a long time ago, but I've seen it, yeah.
It's been a long time for me too, but that's what sort of was on my mind.
Did you know that movie created the term The Bucket List, though?
That I did actually just hear that recently, and I didn't know if that was true or not.
Now that I'm saying it out, this is the first time I've said that fun fact out loud. I've read it before, and I like it. It seemed like it was verified. Now that I've said it, though, it almost feels like I like did like the Gullibles written on the ceiling type thing right there. You know, like. Now I'm just like
we're gonna give them
peddling
credit for
nonsense.
It, though. I don't see why not.
Yeah,
it's not a malicious fact in any way. But what I'll say is, we gotta fund these guys. They're trying to get up to all kinds of stuff later in life, and maybe the 401k runs out, maybe the Social Security runs out. So you just give them some. I like to call them geriatric loans.
Yeah,
I don't expect payback.
Well, what are we doing then? Also, did you say Social Security runs out? Does that run out for them? I don't know how that works.
It can. It absolutely can. Because Social Security, you're paying into it. And if you didn't pay in enough and you live a real long time, like in your 90s, it could run out.
I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the current generation just supports the older generation, like no questions asked. I didn't realize it was you pay in and you get it back later.
I mean, I don't know how it works on the back end, because I do think that it kind of all does go into a fund. That's why they say that we're not going to have any Social Security, because all the old timers are spending it now.
Yeah.
Because it all gets paid into one fund and then they have to pay it out.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's how that works. And then all the people that are paying it out now, they don't.
You're fine with that, because it seems like you're trying to let them have more fun. We would just have to. It feels like
when we get there, I would like some geriatric loans coming our way.
Yeah, but how? What's the financial benefit to anyone who gives out a geriatric loan? Like if I was the one who ran the company,
who gives out a geriatric loan, you said.
Yeah, like what's benefiting me when, like, besides like more funny videos of like them on jet skis or something, them as an old people, of course.
Yeah, I think just doing something nice, because if you don't do it, you're a bad person.
I mean, I guess, but it just seems like we're just creating more problems and maybe need to be dealt with. But here's the idea, the thing, it's a top 3 idea that you have listed. Top 4. It's a top 4 idea that you listed.
Because imagine you are, I don't know, let's say 75.
Okay.
And you go into a bank.
Oh, I'm going to be working at 75, by the way, because I'm not a lazy bum.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Well, that's even better then.
Yeah.
Because you get a one-time loan, a one-time geriatric loan in your life, any amount you want, and you just have to tell what you're going to do with it. What are you doing?
I mean, I think jet ski feels pretty clean.
That's it?
I don't know how big this loan is.
You can just do that now.
Well, yeah, obvious, but like
the loan's as big as you want it to be, but you have to.
It's as big as you want it to be. What? What do you mean?
It's their last hurrah. What do you mean?
But if they all just
have the geriatric loan,
we're gonna run out of money. I think is the issue.
No, let them have the geriatric. Who's we?
America. I don't know. It's not to get
we're
political, but America.
Hey, newsflash, buddy. We're $30 trillion in debt.
Oh, true, actually.
What's a few geriatric loans more?
A few. I think if it sounds like they're all getting one. What do you mean a few?
There's an age limit.
What's
or
the
an
age limit?
Minimum?
What is it?
65.
65? That's like barely even old at that point.
And you got to be on your way out.
Then what's even the point? I don't want to say what's the point, but like.
What's the point is making memories.
Okay.
Will the memories last very long? I mean, it doesn't.
You had me
for others,
but then the more you've explained it, the more I dislike it. So can I maybe let's just finish it here. Do you have the list in front of you? I want to do maybe a power ranking of ideas. I'll just do it.
No.
First. Okay.
Yeah, I think
there's 8 ideas. So just give me a number.
From my babies, you know.
Oh, you don't want to do it at all. Okay, I'll do it then.
Well, no, I'll help. 8.
Treadmill goes backwards is your worst idea, you think?
Oh, no. I thought you were going to rank. I thought I was giving you numbers.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So
but no, I can rank them. I'll rank them.
I think it can be collaborative.
If we're going number 8, I'll say it. The stairs idea might be the weakest.
Stairs idea is your weakest. I would agree with that. But the most dangerous is parachutes big enough for the plane. So I don't know.
Dangerous in terms of potential to make money, or
no, the potential if we actually did this, I think it would lead to way more. It would cost more lives than it would save easily.
I don't know if I agree with you there, but we'll call
it. But
as
an idea.
We'll call that number 7.
It's at least a business idea. Stairs designed to go down is not a business idea. After that,
that'd be 7.
We're doing lunar
Lunar
panels.
can go number 6.
Yeah.
Lunar can be 6.
This is where it gets a little bit tougher for me. Yo, right. Geriatric loans. You lost me fully at geriatric loans.
Okay, so 5 geriatric loans.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let's see. I think maybe your weakest business idea that's left is doors that you can push and pull. Enough of that guessing garbage.
Right. So,
I'm struggling with that one a little bit.
Well, that's because we went over it. It's a great idea, and if it were implemented, everybody would love it. It's kind of the scale of it might be a bit much.
Scale, and I don't see where my return is going to be if all these other door companies get to the benefits. I don't know. So
we're the door company that's doing the taking over.
It's just gonna be hard to copyright, I think, because I think there's already doors that do go both ways.
It's called a patent when it's a product. So.
Okay, you're right. Sorry. You do know business better than me. Okay. These last 3 I think are genuinely good ideas that could at least make some money. Treadmill that goes backwards, I take it back, is not a good idea. It cannot make money, but because you can just go backwards if you really need to. So that's 3. And then 2 is Tinder for the incarcerated. Heartwarming. I think that's a genuinely a pretty good idea, and I think it's actually a great from an ethical standpoint, I actually really like it too. We're setting them up for success outside of prison. I really love that idea. But if we're talking pure profitability, the idea of a Fahrenheit energy drink is so smart to be sold in America. It's you put it right next to Celsius on shelves. They're why would I pick that communist Celsius when I can get that red-blooded American Fahrenheit? You know.
All right.
I think that's a great idea.
No, I can't say you're wrong there. I think that maybe you've undersold the value of even 4 through 8, but But I don't know.
Hey.
We can revisit those.
Yeah.
I'll think of some new ones too.
Yeah, I think this was a great segment. So I'm glad you did that. Before we get to Q&A, and I just sent you Q&A, which is kind of a fun twist. I have one thing I wanted to talk about this week.
Yes.
So, do you see it on the thing? Hulu with ads. You know how I feel about Hulu with ads. I get a lot of ads on Hulu because we watch. It seems like all like the best sitcoms are on Hulu these days, and so
brokey.
Okay, look, man. I'm sorry. That's who I am. I'm not paying deep out of pocket for Hulu with no ads.
Has anybody
Hulu
actually
with
told
ads.
you look like either Heath Ledger or Jake Gyllenhaal?
Me?
Yeah.
No one's ever said that before.
Yeah, but
okay, I get it.
Because
Whatever. Okay, whatever.
Because you're brokey. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, that was good, man. Okay,
Burn.
so I got and so what was I saying? Okay, this is more
Hulu
not so much about
ads.
Hulu as ads. I get a lot of ads on Hulu, and especially from this one company, and I just want to talk about what I would something that just never sits right with me.
Are you getting them too?
What?
I've been getting like some like. Can we say this here?
Try it.
I've been getting Nation of Israel ads on YouTube.
No, not that. Not that at all. Not that at all.
Oh,
no,
okay.
this is like there's like this company that like makes kind of like narrative based commercials. Like they have like characters and stuff, and it's like it's not just like it's not an infomercial. Like it's like telling like a story in the midst of their ad, like explaining what their company does, but also it's like a story. And if I was in the universe that this advertisement company has created for this brand,
Sure.
I would get. Let me just put it like this. I saw a commercial where there's this guy who's like coaching a youth soccer team.
Cool.
All fine and good. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
He's like talking about like his company, like in the midst of that. Turns out he's not the coach. Oh, but the actual coach comes over and is like, you need to sit with the rest of the parents.
So that's creepy.
He's a parent of one of the kids. So it's not that creepy,
Okay.
but he was just like talking to the team like he was the coach. The coach comes over and is like, we don't need you to coach. Just go sit with the parents.
Right.
So he goes, and then it pans over. And let me tell you, if I was one of the children, I'm not a parent. If I was the parent of one of these children, if I put myself in the shoes of them, I would, and I saw what this other character was doing off to the side at my children's youth soccer game, where like I paid good money to have my child enrolled in this league, I would go over and I would put my hands on the neck and strangle the Limu Emu after it popped all of the soccer balls. The Limu Emu is always up to something, and he's ruining everyone's day. And I would euthanize the Limu Emu in one freaking second if I was in the universe. I hate the Limu Emu. He's always doing some garbage.
I'm pretty sure a whole country lost a war to some emus. Didn't Australia lose a war to emus?
Yeah, to like a lot of them. This is just the Limu Emu. This guy's been
and there were a lot of Australians
domesticated
too. There's only one of you, and you're no Australian. I'll tell you that right now.
Dude, I'm just saying, if I know it'd be hard to get my hands to its neck, but if I could just get my hands on that stupid bird's neck, I would strangle it until its gullet fell out of its stomach. I don't even know. That Limu Emu, I would shoot it from a distance. I don't know, tranquilize it and then chop its head off. I hate the Limu Emu.
That's good.
He's always doing something. He popped all the soccer balls.
We need to dive into the hatred of the Limu Emu next week.
He popped all the soccer balls, every single soccer ball. The kids couldn't play soccer anymore.
Rat behavior.
And
that's weird.
And Doug just goes, Limu, no. The deed is done. It's over.
No control. Yeah.
Put that thing on a leash. I hate the Limu Emu.
And he's wearing a button-up yellow shirt too.
Yeah.
A tie. Correct?
Do you have a tailor for your stupid emu? Oh, it makes me so mad.
Anyway, well, I'm gonna let you. First of all, let's cool down. We're gonna take a minute.
Okay,
Cut here. All right, we're back. We just took about 35 minutes from that to cool down.
Yeah, I do. I feel a lot better.
And now I've got the reverse Q&A, whatever that means. Should I play this into the mic?
Yeah. So this is a special Q&A compared to usual. You don't have to play into the mic. You can just listen to I'll put the actual one in. But This is a special Q&A this week where I actually went out into the wild and asked someone a Q&A question, and they had to give us an answer. So we don't have to answer this week's question, but typically, if you're listening, leave us a question anywhere. You can find us on social media at Until We Agree, pretty much everywhere. Instagram, not TikTok because we got banned from there, but we're working on that. If you're listening on Spotify, give it a like, a follow, and a 5-star rating if you don't mind. Anywhere you can leave a rating, we would so appreciate that, and a follow. That means the world to us. And then leave a question. If you're on Spotify, leave a comment in the comment section. We'll find it. We'll ask it live on air. We'll shout you out. It's a fun time that we do every single week. But yeah, this week I did a special one where I went out and asked someone a Q&A question. So go ahead and rip that for us.
All right, ripping it now.
I have a Q&A question for you.
Oh, dear God.
Why should CBS cast Matt and Tyler on The Amazing Race?
They should cast Matt and Tyler because you guys shouldn't even have to make an audition tape. You should just make a compilation and have the agents listen to every single episode of Until We Agree. And I think that's perfect.
And they're good friends?
They're such good friends.
That's a great answer.
I have nothing enough to say about that. That's Kim. Kim's one of our most faithful listeners. Saw her this week and I was like, can we get a shout out for CBS and The Amazing Race and let's just see what we can, let's get ourselves out there. And yeah, she said it perfectly. We're great friends. Cast us.
And what I'll say when I hear that answer is I don't see any BS. That's all true.
Yeah.
We're gonna stay here until they agree. Oh, thank you for listening. This show's called Until We Agree. Oh, thank you for listening.
Dude, you really took us to church there for a second.
Take me to church.